And good evening. Hello there. There we go. Now we are live. See, this is how things work. Hello, I'm your host, Dr. Mike from www.drmikesemporium, drmikesemporium.com, Atlanta's shaving, barber, hair, beard, kind of little shop of wonderful things. So, hey, we are back from Huntsville, Alabama, from the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo, their 10th anniversary. Many thanks to everybody, organizers, Jeremy organizers, staff, vendors, all that wonderful folks. Just amazing time. Great to see our friends Adam and so many other wonderful folks who stopped by to say howdy. And that was a real treat. So, we left Thursday evening because wanted to get a jump on the 3.5-4 hour drive. Stopped in Fort Payne, Alabama. I think that's the home of Alabama, literally the band Alabama. I think. Nice little place. Got dinner, stayed the night, and then drove the hour or so to Huntsville and got all set up, and things went gangbusters from there. I will just say that. I will tell you that the Dr. Mike's The Otterly series of beard products were a great big hit. And so we sold out of the beard wash and the beard conditioner and the Otterly soft beard treatment in record time. Just gone. We had a whole bunch and it was gone. We sold so many steel blue Hensons. Blue like this, like my Dragon Con shirt. Steel blue Hensons, gone. 5 of them, gone. So we've got some new folks who are going to learn the wonders of Dr. Mike shaving, or the Dapper shaving, or the wet shaving, or classic shaving, or retro shaving. I don't care. That's what we call it. So, again, I can barely see the comments as they pop up. But hey, it's great to see everybody. I think I see Shawnee there. So if it's you, if you're new here, just say hi, I'm new in the chat, and we'll go from there. So normally after an event like this, we do sort of like a shave 101. So let's get to that, shall we? Okay, so first and foremost, let's prepare our razor. So I'm going to use, this is that Rockwell 2 Steak. We sold a bunch of these over the weekend. And it's a 3-piece razor. Why do you call it a 3-piece razor? Well, I'll show you. So we're going to take the handle off right here. Oh, almost dropped it. So that's the handle. Base plate, top plate. So what you do is you take your razor blade. Be very careful. This is what the razor blade looks like. Top plate. We're going to drop it right smack dab on the top plate. Base plate. Make a sandwich. Clunk. Notice I'm not touching the blade. I'm not touching the edges. Put the handle on. We're going to handle it very carefully now. Short sides, right? If you handle it by this side, long side, it's self-correcting. We want it tight and taut, but not like cranking down. Don't try to kill this thing, okay? So typically a shave is really good either in the shower or out of the shower. I am just out of the shower. Again, you're welcome for the image. And I have a nice thing full of hot water. So I'm going to put a little hot water on my face. I call it wet shaving for a reason. So I've got water on my face. Fabulous. So now we have our brush. This is a shave brush. This is the Noble Otter shave brush. It's a big 28 millimeter synthetic badger. No synthetic badgers harmed in the making of this brush. I'm going to dip it in the water. It's hot water. And I'm going to pull it out a little bit, and I'm going to give it a gentle squeeze, just like that. Notice I didn't try to kill it. And tonight's soap is going to be Zingari Man Stargazer. How about that? And here's how we do this. This is going to be called face lathering. Some folks like to use a bowl, right? Andrew, I'm going to have to smack you when we see you in Birmingham. So here is the soap. Here is the brush. I'm going to take the brush and put it gently in the soap, just like this. And I'm going to start mixing it around. Notice I'm not cramming the soap. I'm just putting the soap, just lather, putting this round and round we go. Not even Not even 30 seconds, less than that. Because what you're doing is you're loading the brush with soap. Isn't that nice? That's nice. Okay, so there's soap. This is not lather yet. Dr. Mike cleans it lather. I'll show you. I'm going to dip the tips about this far into the hot water and out. And then I'm going to go to my face. I'm going to put the soap on my face. Going around in circles, going around in circles, right? This is lather. This is how we're starting to build our lather. We'll put them over here. And the lather is going to help you in a multitude of ways. Because not only do we have the chemical aspect of the soap itself, which is helping to soften the beard, not this beard, but the beard on your face you're going to shave off. But the heat is helping to soften your beard. The moisture, the water is helping to soften your beard. And it just makes things easier. So there we go. Oh, let me make a little face here. There we go, because I got a shade there too. Okay, so you can take as much time as you want. I tell you, Zingari Man is tremendous lather. Heather, good stuff. Okay, so we're going to hold our razor. We're going to put it to our face, just like this. We're going up, making, perpendicular to our face. And I'm going to lift the handle until we feel the blade. Notice I'm doing short little strokes. Just to there. And over here we go. That's shaving right there. That's shaving right there. Note I didn't use a lot of pressure. And when you see the soap is all gunked up like that, just rinse it out. Yes, you can use both sides of the razor. Do the same thing on the other side. And you will literally hear like a knife on toast. If your beard is coarse like mine, it will literally, listen to that. Can you hear it? That is the blade cutting through your beard. Nice and gentle. The soap is providing a slickness and a level of cushion. Oh, I see we have a compliment. Terribly sorry. For some reason, the way this application works, they've put up a link now that gets in the way of me being able to see the comments. But I'm working on it. I'll figure it out. But I see the words, "She loved it," meaning that's a good thing. So I will look back at all these wonderful comments and I will comment on each one. Okay, so this is called the first pass. We started from the top and worked our way down, right? With the grain. All right. Hi, Matt. I see Matt. So then we go back and we lather again because we never shave on unlathered skin. That's how you get cut. I see a question about Southern witchcraft. Are they done? Yes, they're done. Do we have any left? I will say yes, we do. I'm not sure, but I think Dr. Mike's is probably the only place where you can get at least a little bit of Southern witchcraft left. So, not sure if anybody else knows that. So it's a secret. We have a little bit of those. We have like 2 soaps left and some aftershaves, and that's it. Once it's gone, it's gone. Okay, so now we're going to go from the side, which is called across the grain. So I'm going to go here. And notice I stopped talking. Hold on. Hold on. See, yeah, there we go. My phone likes to dim every once in a while. And yes, I'm doing this on my phone. There we go. So again, we start here on the side. And some people were asking about how do you get lines with a safety razor, and it's just that easy. I mean, very, very easy to get nice, pretty straight lines, even with a razor like this. Short strokes, gentle pressure. Let the razor do the work. Time to restock. Sadly, there is no restock to be had. Southern Witchcraft as a company is no more. They will not be making anything, to the best of my knowledge. And we will miss them greatly because they are wonderful people. But that doesn't mean they're not, they're still our friends and everything. And who knows, maybe Dr. Mike could talk to them into doing something at some point. Little lather again the third time, and I'll show you what we're doing. So all these folks who are like, oh, wet shaving takes forever. No, it doesn't. Look how fast I'm going. Because I mean, yeah, it can be a take your time kind of thing, which is always wonderful. But it can also be, hey, I need to get moving, I need to get this cleaned up, but it's a better shave and it's better for you. So here's what I'm going to do. Clutch the pearls. What this does is it keeps your neck taut because we're going to go against the grain down. I'm sure everybody's heard that term, against the grain. And we're going to start here at the bottom, and we're going to gently work our way up. Because I have sort of a softer, looser skin on my neck, I'm making sure that I keep things taut. Just like that. Against the grain. Sometimes can be irritating. If it's irritating to you, you don't have to do it. I have not shaved for like 4 days, and I was getting a little furry. And so this feels tremendous. Now watch what I do when I want to make my face taut. I will hold at my jawline and work up. Okay, gotta go over here, hold right here. I can't, oh boy, I needed this shave. Really did. Okay. So now when you get around your mouth, you should, I think. Someone's thinking you're shaving their head. I don't know who it is. It could work. All right. Around your mouth, you may have to make some silly faces. I tend to. I will kind of puff out my lower lip here in order to get this flat so you can work with, right? Because, you don't want to cut your lips off, right? No. My barber, Charles, did a wonderful job getting the mouth and mustache and beard all cleaned out. I want to make sure I take care of it. And of course, since I have this mustache, I like it to be separated. So I'm going to go up here and just clean that up. All right. So shaving is a hands-on process. Look at all this stuff I have left on my face. All this soap. I'm just going to use my hands, and I'm going to feel around and see if I missed anywhere. Wow. Okay. Nothing. Good. So let me get my purple towel. Why? Purple. Clean this up. All right. So how cool is that? There is a classic shave in about 15 minutes or so, maybe a little less. And now, one of the most important things you can do after you shave is after shave, right? Why do they call it after shave? Yeah. So we have Stargazer. And so this is a balm. I'm going to give it a shake. Always, shake up stuff like this. And it's a sort of a lotiony kind of consistency. And what aftershave does, it helps soothe the skin, cool the skin, moisturize. It also smells good. Now, an aftershave should not have a massive amount of fragrance in it. It's not cologne and it's not eau de toilette, but it should have enough fragrance to kind of go, hey, I'm doing something good for me. And that's what this is all about. How about that? Okay. So that is a complete shave right there. So now that you're done with your shave, you've got a brush full of soap. So I like to kind of swirl it in the water, squeeze it. You can run it underwater like that. Hey, Brad. And what you want to do is keep rinsing it until there's no soap coming out of it. Okay? You can give it squeezes. And just like that, it's clean again. And you want to leave it to dry. For your razor, clean it, rinse it out, and be very careful. I like to take a towel and just grab it real quick and dry it, just gently. Don't go trying to, to get in there and try to dry it like that. Just do it and put it somewhere safe. I'm going to put it back here. It's safe. So how about that? So there you go. That is a shave 101. Easy. Not only does it feel great, oh my gosh. A 4-day beard for me starts to get itchy, but we have things to fix that. But around my neck and stuff, it starts to get that, like, it's long enough to cause itchiness, and it's just irritable. So we're taking care of it. Good. But it feels good. It smells good. I smell good. I smell fabulous. And for me, to shave at night is just a great way to kind of close the day and take time for me, which is wonderful. So now we have to empty the sink, get all that stuff out of it. Not a problem. So very, very good. There's the sink. So more about Huntsville. We had several opportunities to meet all kinds of new folks. I actually had a selfie with Billy Zane. If you remember him, he was the hateful gentleman who was Rose's fiance in the movie Titanic. He was also in Tombstone. He was the wonderful actor who was tragically killed by the bad guys. But he was also in The Phantom, which is awesome. You should see it. Check that movie out. Wonderful gent, just really kind-hearted. I think he really enjoys meeting people and enjoys the conventions, and it's just really cool. We did have a wrestler stop by the booth right at the end. I believe her name was Thunder Rosa, and I didn't realize that until she left, and then I was like, oh wait, she reminds me. I think I saw her, and we had so many wonderful opportunities meeting folks. So that was great. So hopefully we will have a chance to meet all of you at some point. We have Tucker Day this Saturday, and that's from like 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. in Tucker, right down in Tucker, Georgia. And fingers crossed that it doesn't rain out again for us. So the past couple of years, every Saturday morning, there's always a thunderstorm. And it's like, you know what? Shave soap and bar soap doesn't seem to do very well in the rain. So, yes. William Shatner was there. The main guest, oh my God, I forgot all about this. Weird Al Yankovic. And that was amazing. It's just, the show is really growing. We started several years ago, and it was a good size show, and then it's kind of taken off. I know that a couple of years ago they had the cast from Picard the day after the series completely ended, and that was wild. Brent Spiner was there, and Jonathan Frakes, and all those folks, and that was just. And I think they had like 18 or 20,000 people, so it's even gotten bigger since then. So hopefully that is going to be that. So, well. This has been a wonderful time for me because it's gotten me to be a little more clean shaven, right? Good. And these moments, these kind of like shave times for me are sort of my moment, like I said before, to kind of close the evening. It's sort of my zen for the day. Kind of like, okay, let's close things down, let's settle, and let's get ready to have a good night's sleep, right? Right. So one of the things we always talk about is taking care of you. Self-care, shave is a wonderful way to do it. One of the things we also like to say is make sure to take care of your friends. If you haven't spoken to somebody in a while and you miss them, reach out and say hi. Okay? Just say, hey, I'm thinking about you. Thinking about you. You right there. Thinking about that. And it really helps. It helps the whole mental thing, the whole social aspect. So that's what this is all about. We have some tremendous folks here in the chat. They've been here since 2020. And they're here almost every night or every time we do this silly little thing. So with that, I'll say, if you're going to shave, we know you are. And if you're going to beard, my beard, this Santa beard is coming in phenomenally, right? We know you want to. Please, shave dapper, beard dapper, be your dapper best. We will see you Thursday at 9 p.m. Fingers crossed for another weekend, for this fabulous weekend. And hopefully we will see you in Tucker at Tucker Day. Come on down. Say hi. We'll see you at 9 p.m. on Thursday. Good night.